You were born with two supreme weapons for achieving power. One is obvious, brutal, and direct. The other is subtle, intelligent, and indirect. Most people spend their lives relying on only one. They are either the hammer or the needle. But the master strategist knows. True dominance requires knowing precisely when to be which. You have felt this tension. When to be forceful and when to be clever. When to demand and when to manipulate. Machiavelli gave us the perfect archetypes 500 years ago. You must be both the lion and the fox. Machiavelli wrote that a prince must know how to act like both the beast and the man. But he was specific. He must be a lion to frighten the wolves, and a fox to recognize the traps. The lion represents raw power, intimidation, and overwhelming force. It's the language of consequences. The fox represents cunning, foresight, and strategic deception. It's the language of opportunities. To rely on only one is to be predictable. And in the game of power, predictability is vulnerability. Rational dominance is the synthesis. It's knowing when to roar and when to remain silent, when to charge and when to circle, when your reputation should precede you and when you should be utterly invisible. Consider Alexander the Great, the ultimate lion. At the Battle of Gaugamela, he faced a Persian army that outnumbered him 5-1. The lion's solution: a direct, overwhelming cavalry charge straight at the Persian king Darius. It was brutal, decisive, and relied on sheer force and momentum. It worked because sometimes the most direct path is the correct one. Now, consider Odysseus, the ultimate fox. Faced with the impenetrable walls of Troy, he didn't muster a bigger army. He built a wooden horse. He used deception, patience, and psychological warfare. He won not by breaking the walls, but by being invited through the gates. The amateur asks, which is better, Alexander or Odysseus? The master strategist asks, how can I be both, depending on the situation I face? Application 1. The salary negotiation. David wants a 20% raise. The amateur uses only one style. The pure lion makes demands. This creates resistance. The manager feels threatened and digs in. The pure fox hints and hopes. This is weak. The manager, busy with other things, may never address the unspoken request. Now, the synthesis. David, the fox, has done his research. He has data on market rates, a list of his key accomplishments, and understands the company's budget cycle. He, the lion, then schedules a meeting and states clearly, based on my performance and market data, a 20% increase is the fair value for this role. The fox recognized the trap of being unprepared. The lion frightened the wolf of lowball offers. He used facts as his force and preparation as his cunning. This is rational dominance. Application 2. Office politics. A rival is taking credit for your work. The lion confronts them publicly, creating a scene and appearing aggressive. The fox does nothing, seething silently. The synthesis? The fox creates a paper trail and controls the narrative. The lion seizes the platform to establish dominance. You don't attack the person. You outmaneuver their strategy and reinforce your own territory. Stop asking if you should be strong or smart. The question is, what does this specific situation require? Is it a wolf that needs frightening or a trap that needs avoiding? Your power grows exponentially when you stop choosing between your natures and start commanding them. Integrate the two. Become the strategist who can wield force without brutality and cunning without weakness. If you are ready to master the balance between the lion and the fox, subscribe to Rational Dominance. The most valuable intelligence comes from the field. In the comments, I want you to conduct a strategic self-audit. Answer this. Which are you naturally, a lion or a fox? And describe one situation from the past week where you should have used the opposite approach to get a better outcome. Your analysis will help others. I will be reading the comments and featuring the most insightful breakdowns in our next video. The path to mastery begins with self-awareness.